Hello, all you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. It is very good to be back after that long power outage. But yeah, I am Razim, and this is Lost in Chaos Squirrel's Adventures. This is a what-if series of exploring what if we went down a different route with the little side game here. This one's title is Royal Pen Pal, and it is What If number 11. This is run using our custom SCAR system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. Let's go ahead and get started with introductions, beginning with Enja.
Hello and good day, I am Enja Lumerias, and I'll be your storyteller for this evening. I play the allies, I play the enemies, and I orchestrate all manner of events that will be befalling our players today, be they planned or reactionary, but for now I shall pass it over to Aquarelle.
Hello y'all, I am IDDoThings, or Ido if you prefer, and I play Aquarelle, the Water Dark Hisuian Samurai.
A timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
Raharu 95.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry there.
For 10 months.
Well, thank you for the resub anyways, and your 10 months of support.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that door. Sorry.
Not that I'm planning on putting Elva in the dungeon or anything.
Ah,
Speaking of Elva, your turn, Raharu.
hello, everybody. I'm Raharu, and I'll be playing Elvaroda or Elba for sure, the water ground type Quagsire and the wood form of the party. Up to you, Gimund.
Hi, I'm Gimund. I'm playing Pyroclast, the sometimes dark, sometimes ghost, fire Charmeleon. He is currently ghost fire and dreaming of hash browns. On to the squirrel.
Hello everybody, I am Razim, currently playing Squirrel, the dragon fighting type Riolu, and embodiment of ADHD. Off to Verdant.
Hello, I'm Drunk Dragonair, and I will be playing Verdant, the Fire Psychic Charizard. E. And then that too.
A magnanimous dispensation.
Oh!
Drunk_dragon_era tipped $100. Tradition,
Oh!
and then some because I said so and I feel like it. Shush up.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
A magnanimous dispensation.
Raharu 95 tipped $100.
Ah!
Back to back.
Lads. My word.
I see.
Guys, it's already good.
A generous bestowal.
Am I gonna make Vex evolve?
$15. Our birthdays can be exactly 1 week apart, huh?
Raijin, run.
Zim already knows that it was his birthday last week. I ousted him when telling Zim it was my birthday today.
Gimund_ tipped $39. Tradition to make up for tradition and to also make up for tradition. Razim egg.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Era, Raharu, Raijin, Giben, and Ido for those tips.
A generous bestowal.
Oh, I thought they were done.
IDDoThings tipped $10. Razim coins.
A reasonable assumption, I would imagine.
Well, the tip goal is very much completed.
How many times?
Almost
At least
3
twice.
times.
Cool. Some donations can sack.
It is at 254%.
Thank you so much. Well, now I can replace all the groceries in the fridge.
You're welcome. That is exactly what that is exactly what it's for.
Exactly why I did it.
fun! Right?
Thank you.
Ooh. Mhm.
And we've got an influence already.
So soon. Ah. I
Oh,
have
yes, that one.
We haven't even done the recap.
Somebody get on that recap.
I can try doing it.
For how long exactly?
That would be permanent. You remember the one that Ray sent after Tato, right?
I think so. Like, it's been a exceptionally long time, but I do believe that it was that it was somewhat aggressive.
Not really aggressive, just kind of there.
Alright,
But you can do with it as you wish.
fair enough. Alright, I suppose I accept then.
But
Why do I feel like I should be nervous?
regarding the tips, thank you again so much, everybody. I was gonna bring this up here on stream, but well, that's already kind of taken care of. Yeah, the storm kind of made pretty much everything in our fridge go bad, so we got to replace a lot of groceries. And yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Been there, done that.
So, recap. Aquarelle, you said you were going to do it?
Yep. Okay. I believe we continued off the last session and from the tail end of Elva and Verdant and informing Vex that Elva and Verdant and is Vex's father. Vex kind of took it more or less in stride. And I think there was some talk about how he interpreted who he saw how his quote unquote parents, and going off of that, Noah and Shia were happened to be nearby, and Noah had asked Shia if she'd forgiven and the people who had taken him, and to which she had said that she had. More on that later. Meanwhile, while the talk, rewriting time a bit, while the talk was going on, and Squirrel and Aquarelle did some training. Aquarelle still not having his swords, and thus being somewhat handicapped up to a degree. Hey, and how to properly showing Squirrel how to use his weapons, more or less just as trained, and offered to do some training, experimenting with Squirrel's weapons. That ended up leaving Squirrel a little bit triggered of how poorly he was as getting the hang of his axes. More or less, Aquarelle then decided it might not just let Squirrel spar against him, though Squirrel was not fully into it. Had the idea, not wanting to harm any friends and still having some lingering and guilt from his altercation with Kaza before leaving, and with Noah to Ikana. Eventually, the group was joined by Verdant, right, who more or less tried offering and assist Squirrel with training as well, but once again, Squirrel still was reluctant and to actually attack a party member or those he considered friends, and which led to him, Aquarelle and Verdant, and having to quote unquote train him on how to attack how to spar our non-lethally, albeit given Aquarelle and Verdant's backgrounds, they turned out to be the two worst people for this. Until the trio is joined by Elva, who more or less helps Squirrel properly walk through the process. Still, as Squirrel's once again trying to test a non-lethal hit, App speaks up about Shia potentially being evil, which it kind of puts the whole sparring session to a halt.
Rank up, hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Sphinx Gate raided my stream with 30 viewers.
Oh, hello there, Sphinx. Hello, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in. You guys have just come into the start of our Lost in Chaos Scar campaign. It's one of our Pokemon tabletop RPGs. I hope you had a fantastic stream over there, Sphinx. Everybody, do make sure you go share the love with Sphinx. And Sphinx, thank you so much for sharing your community with me. Welcome in. We do all sorts of things here. Lots of tabletop games. Pathfinder, several Pokemon ones, a Digimon campaign. We also have artists that come and join us throughout the week. And then we've got various other games that I do here on the channel. Recently, it's been a lot of Factorio and Guild Wars 2. So yeah, hit that, everybody make sure you hit that follow button. Come join us again. And from here, I will be in the chat. Getting all the stuff tonight. Also, it's Era's birthday. Everybody wish him happy birthday.
Bah.
Hygen was ready for that. What the heck?
Wow.
Wasted no time at all.
So, Raijin, how long did you sit there with that sticker at the ready for Zim to oust me that it was my birthday for you to play that? I'm curious how long you actually waited with that.
About 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
7 minutes?
7?
I applaud. I applaud the commitment to the bit. Go on. I think you got the floor again, Ido.
Yeah.
Okay. Eventually, the party returned inside. Hey to Pyroclast, who was still in a food coma, and so
Hash browns.
Aquarelle ate one to drown a Charmeleon for some reason, and an unrelated topic. After talking over with Lap, who seemed pretty certain that Elva, God damn it, I'm not great with names right now, that she was not as benevolent that as she seemed initially. Elva more or less has just decided to walk up and ask her. And it was revealed that she's actually been keeping in touch with Noah and apparently Victoria over letters. And apparently that it'd been Colty who sent and Victoria and that Kana's forces versus as his Shia's way to retrieve Noah. Why he did that remains currently unknown. Did I miss anything?
I think you may have missed that the talk that Elba had with Lab before Squirrel's training, or rather during Squirrel's training. But yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, Lab got a talking to from Elba. He could tell he messed up.
Yeah. Elba has not was not happy that Blab has basically been filling Bex's head with nonsense behind his back.
But that's a specialty.
And
is.
Edge is drunk.
Yes.
See, I'm not always the drunk one. Dang.
How he got drunk is still anyone's guess, really.
It's totally not the guy that has a screen name of Drunk Dragon Era. Why would it ever be the Drunken Dragon's fault that somebody's drunk in the party?
Indeed.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So yeah, off to you, Enja.
So, who shall we be starting with today? As I believe the conversation hadn't exactly finished just yet.
I don't remember where we left it off. I think, if I remember correctly, we ended with Elba kind of speculating what could be cultist motivations behind sending Victoria to fetch Noah.
Yes.
And then Aquarelle was asking about whether his plates were finished or not.
Ah, yes. Which the answer would be a surprising yes.
Hooray.
Hooray!
Yippee!
So, we can't really decide what our next move is when one of the party members is currently unconscious in a food coma due to his potato addiction.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
And it turns out that Ed's an angry drunk.
Other than possibly, restraining Edge as a recommendation. Complete training, Squirrel. For now, discuss it in the morning when Senior Hash Browns is
I thought it was the morning.
Is it? I thought it was a good day.
It's the morning.
Oh, he's still out. Verdant will hold up his promise to the tavern later.
Yeah.
I am surprised how much of a food coma he is. I have never seen something like this before. And although to be fair, me and my team don't get to indulge in banquets often.
Hash browns.
Verdant holds up a sign that says Disney, but he got an ice cube.
Aquarelle's actually just lifting up his claw, generating some water into it, and then he's just gonna backhand and Pyroclast across the snout.
Okay, I want to point out this. He spawned water in his hand to dump on Pyroclast, then just straight up backhands him instead.
Yes. With his
Just
like
put that out there.
claw.
That is the order of events.
Ah.
Oh.
I mean, I was about to try and water gun him, but that works.
Oh, is that how you use that non-lethally?
Aquarelle, I have a quick question.
Actually, yes.
Which way did you smack him towards? Towards the couch, like side? Or you rest your back up against normally, or off the seat, or off the couch?
Even and towards the seat, off the couch. Odd off the couch.
Okay.
Just sit on the couch.
And yes, Squirrel, actually, yes.
Ow.
Generating energy just to tap somebody is usually non-lethal. Although I
Oh,
think
that was only a tap?
to Aquarelle it was. To Aquarelle it was.
Aquarelle was.
Where
It looked a
am
lot
I?
harder than a tap.
Oh, hey you're finally awake.
You were caught trying to cross the border.
So unsure if I should do it. Everyone else did.
Verdon holds up a sign that's a 0 out of 10 poor performance.
What? Why is my head just filled with hash browns?
Pyroclast, you've been asleep for 50 days after engorging on hash browns.
Yeah, I lost one of my tails during that time.
Verdon writes out, I lost my voice. I can't talk anymore, Pyroclast. He writes out.
Okay, now I know you're joking around.
Pyroclast, you feel Aquarelle's glare on you.
You'll just look up.
Shinde, Hideru.
Aquarelle's gonna stand on his hind legs, clap his paws together, take a deep breath, then he's just gonna give the concerned look and he's just gonna give him a flat tone and say, if I hear hash browns coming from your mouth again, I'm gonna find the largest body of water I can and probably swim you to the center of it.
Edge, should I start talking about hash browns in my sleep again or something?
Yes.
Stupid bastard.
Edge slowly looming up over the other's backside of the couch. Angry face. Angry eye.
I imagine Edge has had to deal with this several times in the past.
Edge floating menacingly, but he's sideways because he's not quite sober just yet.
Pyroclast, you were mentioning hash browns like every 5 minutes or so. How were your dreams actually all about hash browns?
He sighed, looks away.
And the viewers are taken away to a world where we see a Pyroclast skipping through a land made of hash browns. Kind of like Candyland, except hash browns. Hash brown hills, hash brown.
There are also French fries and potato wedges.
Elba is taking note. Fascinating. I have never seen an obsession like this before.
Potatoes.
So, Edge, why are you sideways?
Yeah, don't you fucking look at me with me, you fucking maniac!
Elba pokes Pyroclast's head for a moment and then points at the bottle of liquor that Edge was obviously drinking from.
He's gonna look at it, and now I have a question, Enja. Does Pyroclast know what Edge was like when he was a human when he drank, if at all?
There is a possibility that this memory is beginning to surface. Oh,
Oh boy. He's gonna slowly look between the bottle and Edge, back to the bottle, then Edge. Okay, who gave him alcohol?
Furry picks up Squirrel and holds up a sign that says it's time for training.
Elba picks up Bex. Come on, it's time to train.
Everybody just tips.
I mean, Aquarelle still has to wait for his sword, get his sword wherever Shia put them.
Oh, great. All right, where's your sheath?
Somewhere on the other side of the
Mer?
backyard.
You keep that saran wrap where I can see it.
You know what? I think it's fun to leave this as your problem. Aquarelle just shoves his Pyroclast gently up to Edge and just walks away, following Shia
Wait.
most likely.
No, please don't. You don't know what it's like when he's like this.
This Pyroclast was abandoned.
Sorry, Elba would rather not find out, especially with Bex seeing it.
Pyroclast just looks at them all leaving, and then slowly turns back to Edge. Oh boy, Alex, I wish you were here right now.
So, why are we leaving Pyroclast alone there? Because weren't we supposed to talk to him about where we go next or something?
Furry holds up a thing that says, "Put morning training." And he's got to sober up his friend.
And that's going to take
Oh.
a while. Unfortunately. So we better use that time productively, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I guess the question becomes, how long does it take Pyroclast to sober up his friend? Or
Yeah.
calm his friend down?
Yeah. DJ, are you there? You're muted. I think him happy.
Sorry about that. One dog started getting a little fussy, but,
no.
but there were warning signs.
The
The
Oh,
neighbors
no.
will not get me today. So I missed when everyone started to leave Pyro to his fate.
Yeah, everybody ditched Pyro.
Yeah, and then Squirrel asked us why I've really been Pyro, and then we told him that Pyro needs to sober up his friends, so we're going to be using that time productively by training while he does that.
We said we're gonna ditch him the nice way. Whiskers! Whiskers amazing.
Hi, Whiskers.
Hello, Whiskers.
Whiskers cute.
So yeah,
Hello,
Pyro's
Whiskers.
gonna try and contain the damage as best he can.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, whenever Beers is around, we definitely I've got some stuff that Whiskers drew to share.
Well,
Nice.
thankfully, there is one thing. While Edge may be furious, he is not swinging.
Hooray!
Well, that's
Yet.
better than usual.
Yeah.
The sword is not swinging itself.
Alrighty. Does Pyroclast remember any tips on how to handle Edge when he's drunk?
Well, certainly he starts taking most things personally and reacts accordingly. So if you want to goad him, that is perhaps the easiest thing in the world now. However, his attention span is also less than stellar while he's like this. So distracting him is also not the hardest thing to do.
So he's basically like Squirrel in this state.
Angry Squirrel, furious at everything Squirrel, and he has had about and potatoes are practically a trigger word now. He will next person that says potato or anything to do with potato.
Oh, this should be easy then.
Atos.
Pyroclast is gonna move towards the door. And oh, he's gonna regret this later. He's gonna open the door and say, "Hey, hash browns, you coming?" And then immediately run.
Now, question, do you close the door behind you?
Nope, because he still needs to get out and see me. If he has a short attention span.
You piece of shit! You fucking kill me! I'll kill you!
Oh, this is what we're doing today. We're fighting.
Hooray,
And
combat.
he's running.
Well, I'm going to roll something.
Hooray, combat.
No. This is something else. What happened?
Potato.
Potato speaker on the stream.
I do not have the stream up, as I must either have Discord or the chat. Allow me to take a peek.
Ido slapped a potato sticker directly over Pyroclast. He is now potato.
Hilarious.
Never bring this group to a McDonald's.
Not on your life. However, I see. That is one of the possibilities that I had predicted, as Edge is going to spin forward, chasing you and slashing wildly, before lodging himself into the door frame. Deeply into the door frame.
No, Whiskers.
New canvas.
He is now extremely stuck and irate. as he is buried next to a hinge. She just looks over. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just and she's going to take out a little hanky and start tying it around the hilt and obscuring Edge's vision. It's nighttime now.
Did Shia just parrot Edge?
She might have.
Did she just do the parrot trick on Edge?
She might have.
Did it just work?
I mean, he's certainly yelling, but now he has literally nothing to direct his anger at.
Make complete sense.
Well,
So-
that
So it's aimless yelling as he is still over halfway inside her door frame, and she's not the happiest about it, but, well, these things happen, I suppose.
I'm gonna have to buy her a new house at this rate, guys.
Hey, you're the one who gave it the alcohol.
I was just trying to make his life a little bit better when he was pissed at his friend. I didn't know that his friend would be the kind of idiot to piss off his drunk friend and run outside, knowing very well he has anger issues.
Some friends are just like that. That's friendship. The more you know.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Is this common between the two of you, Pyroclast?
for me and him. Yeah.
I somehow somehow I suspected that answer. I don't know if it's good, though.
That's sort of why I wish Alex was here. He's better at handling it peacefully. Without this.
Noah peering. I'm learning so much about friendship today.
Wording tabletop as quickly as he can. That's not how you do friendship.
What do you mean?
Now there's the cartoon birds flying around the head of Pyroclast.
Yeah.
No, does
so-
my fast.
What you're saying is... No, I don't understand, actually. I didn't follow any of this. But sometimes anger is fun. Sometimes making problems on purpose is great.
Verdant
I
looks
will
like
agree with half of that and disagree with the second half of it.
What was that? What was that second half?
Sometimes making problems on purpose is great.
See, the
I
problem
mean,
is Verdant so vehemently wants to argue against it. He's kind of right.
Being verdant, he can't really do that.
Nope.
I mean, if it's to bring karma to somebody, then maybe, but usually no.
But sometimes it's just funny.
I know. But at the same,
I
but it is only fun if you actually do it to somebody who deserves it. Otherwise, it's just tragic.
I assume he's looking at Aquarelle and Verdant, and as he's considering this.
A little bit like, but how does one determine when someone deserves it? On what scale is justice?
That is a good and complex question that I don't have time to explain right now.
Why?
Aquarelle will just hold up one claw. Perhaps a bit later. Can I please get my swords now? Oh, he's just looking at Shia.
She will look at one and say like, well, I suppose more swords can't hurt the situation. Looking at Edge. And she will leave to go collect them.
Pyro's just staring at Edge with the cloth over his eye, and has his arms crossed, just looking at him. So, how long has he been drunk?
I think.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk. You fucking void that I cannot perceive you just yet. I know you're there. I didn't die. You died.
Couple of hours, I think.
Oh, good. We're on the tail end then, hopefully.
Sorry.
What did he even get?
Shrugs.
Was it the water? Or
No, I gave him vodka. Or did I give him the water stuff? Well, that
I think you
poor
gave him vodka because of potatoes.
oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
Alright.
gave him vodka because of the potato joke.
Yeah, fair.
don't tell him what's in that.
Verdant writes out, wait until he's sober, then absolutely tell him, it'll be funnier.
As Pyroclast is reading, like, the bottle's label, probably.
Potato.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Pyroclast is just gonna put that in his bag.
Yes, he's definitely gonna drink it later.
How much is left in it, by the way?
It depends. Was the bottle full before?
Here, let me roll percentiles. Let's see how much of the bottle's left. It was 64% full.
Alright. Then, 4% is left.
Oh, jeez.
Congratulations, you can take a single shot.
Edge needed to take the edge off.
Ha 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 ha.
That's weird. It kind of sounds like he put the edge on, considering he buried himself as deep as he did.
Someone took him as a bull and then waved a giant red cape and said Toro, Toro. Or rather, Tater, Tater. So naturally, this was the only logical conclusion. And yes, he did, Raijin. anything to escape the potato hell.
Unbeknownst to him, he actually he put himself into it.
You know, I really wish I had the ability to record myself when I get like that. 'Cause it seems to always get him like this.
Verdant's going to pick up the Pyroclast and do the psychic thing of sharing memories. So Pyroclast is well aware why Edge needed alcohol.
Oh. Oh. Wow, and it wasn't even in 10 seconds on that one. Hey, sausage was in there.
One thing that was not potato. Well, there was cheese too, but
there's something I don't understand. Why didn't Ed just moved away from you while all of that was going on instead of staying there and getting drunk? It's not like it's not like he needed to watch out. In case somebody sneak up on you and stab you or something.
Would Pyro know the reason for that?
Mayhaps. They could certainly take an educated guess at the very least.
Well,
Yes. Is there actually a reason?
Pyroclast is currently thinking. Not quite sure.
Hmm.
I mean, maybe to snap me out of any episodes I get into, but that's all I can think of.
Do you get into rambling episodes while you're asleep? Although I guess to be fair, you were rambling about potatoes all that time, but we're talking about other stuff.
Yeah, but sometimes when I'm awake too, I can get into them.
Well, I suppose I guess maybe he was just trying to be there for you as your friend, but he ended up inducing psychological damage to him. So hopefully he'll be all right.
Yeah. He'll definitely be fine. Just... I think we should probably leave him in the doorframe a little longer, as much as I don't want to.
Who's that? Who's... Fuck you, Jarvis.
Yeah, I guess so. Elba is covering Bex's Bex's. He doesn't have ears, so like his head.
And this Vex is why you don't drink. Too bad the wood taking doesn't follow that stipulation.
Verdant
Yeah.
Hey.
It's just definitely the angry drunk.
Okay, so what are we gonna do now? We were about to train some more.
Vex is being led outside away from the sword.
Yes. Elba is covering wherever his ear canals would be, so that he doesn't listen to, so that he doesn't hear Edge cursing.
Just the foul tirade.
Yes.
Jordan writes out, so what do we do next?
Whatchamacallit? Shia is fetching Aquarelle's sword that he has been waiting for them. Well, we did talk yesterday that I suppose it is not safe for us to stay here, unfortunately.
Verdant
Because-
nods and then
because
writes up, where do we go, though?
I mean, there is the location that we went to this mountain to go towards to begin with.
Wait, I have a thing.
Oh,
Vex walks over to Noah. Noah, I think I remembered a lesson that another dragon taught me a very long time ago, and I am very bad at listening to sometimes.
oh,
Noah seems interested. Yes. Think of your emotions as food. What? Yes. Now, imagine your emotions in your hand. All the things you feel. Okay? Okay, now eat them. What? Eat them and stuff them far down in your body. And then that's it, really. Just put them way down inside you somewhere. Somewhere else.
Vex.
Aquarelle's also looking at Vex. Should we either of us make a roll to see what he's actually, at least try to piece together what he's actually trying to show Noah?
Verdant is going to write out, no, we don't stuff our emotions down and ignore them. That's bad. Emotions are not like food.
But they will go away like food does if you just eat them.
Verdant facepalms. Writes out,
Yep.
no.
Elba shakes his head. Which dragon did you learn this from?
I don't remember. I think it was in the guild one time when I tripped over and hit my face on a chair.
Ouch.
And then I think he was trying to teach me a trick to stop crying. It didn't work, but I did bite my hands.
Elba blinks.
Verdant shakes his head and then writes out, that's pain. That's surviving pain. Pretending pain is food and swallowing it and holding it down because you're stronger than it. Old dragon proverb, pain is food, you can handle it. Not exactly a healthy behavior either. ...
Oh, is that what it was? He gave me a thumbs up when I bit my hand, so I just bit harder and then I started crying again.
Oh, Bex.
Yeah, no.
Verdant sighs. Technically not wrong. Pain. Verdant suddenly gets a distant look in his eyes and goes, oh, that's why I'm like that. Okay.
What?
Shakes it off. Verdant says adult conversations that I will not be having with my child, sorry.
Okay.
Still, though, that was some interesting advice.
So, well, I guess I never really managed to do it anyway. Noah's like, he doesn't understand. He's like staring and is like, materialize my feelings and then eat my feelings. No, wrong, eat pain?
Picks up. Noah writes out, don't take those literally. We'll discuss it later. Just disregard all that.
Okay.
Verdant smiles.
I think
Lap put the hand on Vex's shoulder. Has someone else been lying to you? I thought what we had was special.
Elba frowns at that.
Lap confused. Just like Come on, friend. Vex. What?
Still though, I think maybe Bex was trying to explain something to Noah when it comes to those complicated feelings that he has been having in his own way.
Well, I was trying to remember the thing that someone else told me. I'm not good at doing it, but maybe he could. He can put a lot of things in his mouth.
Why didn't you ask me, Vex? You know that I can figure these things out if you ask me.
Oh, I mean, like sometimes you just smile at anything, and I wonder sometimes if anger exists to you.
Elba blinks. I mean, it does, but
So like sometimes I wonder if you just like feel things like the same way I do.
Elba rubs the back of his head. I do, Bex. I am not. I am not. I do. I am not. I am not. I am capable of feeling angry. In fact, I was pretty angry earlier myself. But
Well, I meant like before this all.
Hmm?
All this stuff happened,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm like wondering what is a bad person. What even is a bad person if she is like not mad at them anymore, despite them doing a thing to her that was bad?
Hmm.
Does a bad person stop being a bad person if you forgive them?
No, they don't. Even if you forgive somebody, they still they still ended up even if you did forgive somebody that did something wrong, but the fact that they did something wrong isn't erased. They can be given a chance to redeem themselves, but that doesn't erase their actions.
Oh,
Is Squirrel
that's
within
a more
hearing
definitive
range?
answer than I expected.
Is Squirrel within hearing range of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
He's just looking more and more forlorn as this goes on.
Herndon writes out, typically you don't forgive somebody unless they show improvement that they can be better or make effort to be better. Like Squirrel.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Squirrel just in a corner in the fetal position, storm cloud above his head.
Max was a bit surprised by that very definitive answer.
Elba will give definitive answers if asked.
Squirrel's getting repicked up. Herndon has 3 people in his arms again.
Elba is heading towards Squirrel and patting him on the head. And I did say that people that do stuff wrong can redeem themselves, didn't I? And you have shown a lot of improvement when it comes to your training and your behavior, Squirrel. Don't feel bad.
He nods slowly.
Yeah. And Bex is looking at Bex one more time and saying, I can't really speak for Shia and how she feels. But I think just whatever conversations she had with the queen along those years, just ended up making her understand the queen to some extent, I suppose. I mean, I can't really say since I've not seen the letters myself. But even if there is some sort of understanding, I still think the queen did. But I still think what the queen did to Noah was wrong.
None of us
Yeah.
actually got to
Yeah.
ask to read the letters, did we?
Oh, Elba did ask about it, but he didn't. But he said that it wasn't necessary for her to share them if she didn't want to.
Verdant will write out that sometimes you forgive somebody not for the benefit of the other person, for the sanctity of your own sanity. Then dumb it down to sometimes you forgive people because it makes you feel better, not because it makes them feel better.
Oh,
Elba nods. Yeah, that's true. Because resentment can be a very ugly feeling, and if you keep that feeling inside of you, it can do bad stuff to you.
but that doesn't make it better.
Verdant writes out sometimes you can't change things that happen, and resenting it is only going to make you worse.
You can't
But then,
you can't change the past, but you can try to move on and just try and make a better future. If not for others, then at least for yourself.
he's going to ponder and then look at Verdant and ask, okay, I just have one more question. If Noah was me, would you have tried to get me back?
Verdant writes out, I can't answer that question because that's not a hypothetical situation I've experienced.
Oh, okay.
That's like asking if you were a water type, would you swim tomorrow? You don't know if you'd swim tomorrow because you are not a water type and you don't know what it's like to swim.
What do you even mean by that, X? What do you mean if you were if you were Noah?
It just, I don't know.
Verdant writes
She
out,
is
asking
strong, right? Maybe she should have tried harder? Tried more?
Verdant writes out, she did almost die trying to protect him the first time.
Yeah, and Noah ended up. Are you okay with me saying this, Noah? Talking about this?
Noah is nodding, but he is staring at Vex very intently now.
No, yeah, no, and Noah was about to either go berserk or go berserk in the situation, or he was basically in a situation where he needed to either go quietly so that they wouldn't hurt Shia anymore, or go berserk. So he ended up going with them quietly because they had overpowered Shia.
Verdant will add on, sometimes in life there are difficult decisions we're going to have to make, each and every one of us, including you. Not all of these answers or decisions we make are going to be positive or only have positive outcomes. Sometimes people get hurt, and sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing. And it sucks.
Noah nods. Vex, you are my friend. And everyone is my friend. But if you imply, even once more, that she should have put herself in peril for me again, I am not going to be your friend anymore.
Ooh.
And Bex doesn't really know how to respond to that one.
Why do I hear Chomper sneezing from all the way over here?
Oh,
What?
Sorry, I had an issue where it sounded like people were on the other end of a hallway. That is another Discord issue I've been having sometimes.
Weird.
Discord. It's better than Skype.
I mean, it still is.
It is, yes. But I'm still gonna give it back.
A low bar, though.
I mean, hey, look. Doesn't matter how low the bar is as long as somebody jumps over it, right?
I'm going to say this, Bex. I am pretty sure Shia tried the best that she could in that situation. She already had a very nasty battle wound from it. So it's actually quite disrespectful of you to say that she should have tried harder, because I think she honestly tried the best that she could.
Verdant writes out, technically, I did less to save you.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sorry, Maybe it's been confusing. Like, what a parent is supposed to do, but also like, just because someone's strong doesn't mean they can't do everything.
Aquarelle will nod.
Verdant will pull out one of his flashcards, that green anime circle that you see in anime a lot. Ping pong.
Mm-hmm.
The confirmation circle.
The correct circle.
Yeah, I mean, not even the gods can do everything, and they're pretty strong.
So, like, if you love someone and they love you, avoiding danger is the thing to do?
Green circle number 2.
Universe Aquarelle is very pointedly not looking at anyone. He's just staring off to the side. If anyone's paying attention to him.
Elba nods and gives Bex a pat on the head. Yes, exactly. That is why I was so worried when you left, when you went off on your own on the dungeon, because I thought you might get hurt while you were alone, and you honestly could have.
Right, so that's why I was angry, because unfortunately you did the same dumb thing that I did, run off by yourself, which got your friends in danger.
And yourself in danger.
We're not immortal. We can get very hurt, and I've got the scars to prove that we can get very hurt.
Huh.
Sometimes us Pokemon can get a bit ahead of ourselves because we're very durable, and the dungeons usually don't set out to kill us, but we do accumulate damage over time. We have to watch out for danger.
Vernon writes out, just because the dungeon isn't out to kill you doesn't mean you can't get severely injured and die from other things.
Indeed.
Boop, Squirrel. Verdant has to use his nose to do the booping. His arms are full.
I really enjoy the mental image of Verdant just carrying Noah, Squirrel, and Bex.
He's got these small little arms. Do it.
Vex is pondering something else. Okay. I think I'm finally getting it. But I have one more question
Okay. What is it?
for Noah. Be big. Be big and... What does strong look like?
The hopeful eyes come out of Verdun so quick. The big sparkly, please be me.
Pyroclast points at Aquarelle.
The sound
Noah,
of
Noah looks over at the two of them. Before then considering the like... Before he will make the image of a breastplate.
He chose smart. An object isn't choosing a person.
Vex confusion. That's strength?
How about tilts his head? What do you mean by that, Noah? Is that a breastplate?
Everyone did this.
What do you mean everyone did this?
It's what I made for Kaza.
Ah, yes. I don't remember that.
So it's strong because everyone did it, right?
Ah, I see. That is actually very clever of you, Noah.
I got it. Vex doesn't look like he's completely getting it, but maybe that the thing that Noah was trying to say and said was teamwork. That is the interpretation that he is pulling from this, as Vex is still a small and not very nuanced just yet.
Yeah. Elba is nodding. Teamwork it is. You know. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to involve you too much when it comes to when it comes to combos in our exploration bags. But when you do get a bit stronger, I do want us to make combination moves, the three of us.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you are a member of Team No Worry. We are we are a team. We're strong together, and we have all our friends here as well. They're included in that as well.
Yeah, and I could help you guys out on that when looks at Edge still in the door.
He is not even saying words anymore, it's just noises that are slowly dying down.
I think he might be getting sober again.
Yeah. Wonder how good he got himself wedged at this time.
Verdun writes out, wait till he's sober, we'll pull him up then.
Also, I'm the one who needs to pull on the hilt. If any of you guys do it at this state, his current state.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We're aware of that. You do not touch the hilt of a hornet unless they allow you to. Or you're the one that's meant to hold them.
Yeah. if Pyroclast thinks back to when he first got here and touched it, Edge accidentally.
Touch.
Yeah, I don't need another hospital trip. You-
Elba is patting Bex on the head after that whole conversation because he just feels a bit happy after Bex actually doing some introspection.
Verdant's trying to think of places that they can go after this.
Oh, we can't go back to Ikana because we're trying to get away from the Queen, and the Queen could come here. So the only other place I think we could go is towards Cernius' forest or in another in a completely other direction.
But in this timeline, we don't trust Xerneas, so it might be wise to check in on him, but it might be wise to ditch afterwards and go a completely different direction.
Yes.
Or consider fight the angels.
I mean, fighting the angels is definitely on the top of the list, but we don't know the angels exist yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we get
Just
our-
tell Noah,
Yes.
go nuts.
So
Release all limiters, Noah.
we'll have fun against death later.
Yeah, also, I think Shia mentioned when we were talking about that last session that she might actually come with us this time.
It might be wise. After all, she's probably going to be a target too, anyways. So
Yeah.
out of character, Enja, does Verdant know another country to run to on this continent, or are we going to have to go over the ocean?
Oh, there are multiple kingdoms, and there are other continents as well. But
Would
would
Aquarelle
you
have
like
an idea?
a spoiler?
Say that again?
Out of character, would you like a spoiler?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. There is a non-0% chance that Shia may be just showing up in the Wednesday game because she basically decided to pack up and find you.
That's
Huh.
kind
That
of
is-
adorable, actually.
Giratina's just showed up and destroyed everything. What did you all do?
I guess
We're even further in debt.
Well, no, more like that a few days after you left, she had a terrible feeling and she has to go do something about this.
That is actually adorable. I wonder how Berding. I wonder how Berding is going to explain that he's not that he's now a Charmander again.
The dates are going to be awkward now.
I'm going to not touch the subject at all now and move on with life. Because there's nothing I can say here.
Thumbs up.
There are no words.
Yeah, there's nothing good. Let's put it that way.
So Verdant meticulously revolves into a Charmeleon. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna go out to donate for that, Enja.
Oh boy.
Kidding.
Vex. Do you shapeshift on request? I can try. Okay, do me! As he will stand up with his arms, and Noah will take his shape, being a black and white Charmander with a funny collar. Yeah! Okay, now do me a bit, but big. He becomes wide. No, big the other way!
He becomes tall. Oh,
Verdant's gonna be me now and write out "I'm your future."
I can drink the juice that makes Pyro mad! No, wait,
No.
Edge. It was I can make the juice that makes... or I can drink the juice that makes Edge mad!
When you're older.
Maybe when you're older, but definitely not right now. I vehemently refuse.
It's in my future!
Pyro's gonna walk over to Edge.
I feel like I feel like this is inevitable because he is your kid, but at the same time, I wish it wasn't.
Verdant writes out, I didn't discover the joys of alcohol until I was a Charmeleon, so it's okay. It fixed my acne somehow. Vodka does a lot of weird things and cleans a lot of stuff.
I see.
Which is awkwardly true.
Thumbs up. Flipper up.
Shia comes back. What is happening?
We were just fuffing about. Hello?
Hey.
Oh, well, I suppose as long as you were all just having some fun. I see that Edge is the same, maybe winding down a little bit. Noah, that's a nice shape you have. Hold on, I'm working on it. Now, he seems to be trying to imagine a halfway point between Pyro and Vex.
Squirrel, the horn was removable.
Oh. As
Squirrel.
he's looking over at Pyro. Yes?
What? I'm being asked for future shapes. What does... Wait. I know what to do. I don't have to imagine it at all.
Elba tilts his head. Huh?
As he's going to reach forward and tap Vex on the face before pressing his hands into his face very firmly, and Vex begins to glow for a moment as he is, for a moment, and only just one moment, a Charizard before he's back to normal.
In Verdant's arm, there's another Charizard, along with Vex. So there's 3 Pokemon in his arms, and one of them is a Charizard for a moment.
Yep.
Wait, which one was the one that turned? Which one was the one that turned into a Charizard?
Vex.
Okay.
After Noah realized, wait, I don't have to imagine it at all.
Elva just blinks at what the hell just happened. Huh?
Aquarelle's literally just staring ahead and watching this with a tired expression.
What in the world just happened?
I evolved you.
Noah, you're capable of force evolving Pokemon like that?
Yes. But I think there was a card that said I shouldn't do that. So I only did it for just a little bit. It's a little bit. They asked.
What? How does Bex feels about what the hell just happened? Actually, how is he feeling?
He doesn't seem to quite understand what just happened yet.
I don't think Verdant understands what happened just now.
One moment there was a Charizard on Burden's shoulder, and at the same moment he just turned back into a Charmander. It was like a split second. That is a very funny image in my head. Alex, are you feeling all right?
What happened?
Okay, you didn't notice anything. Okay, never mind then.
I was really hungry for like 1 second. I mean, I'm still hungry, but like,
Yeah, he took it all right.
like a lot for 1 second.
Elba just sighs. I'm going to need to learn new ways to make money, aren't I?
Probably. Aquarelle can't really be much of help because he's really the type of person to go into his line of work.
Are you all right, Aquarelle? You haven't been speaking much.
It's nothing.
Verdant's gonna shake off his days and stare at Aquarelle.
What?
Your helmet
Aquarelle.
goes down.
Visible twitch hitch. Slowly adjusts helmets. Gives Verdant a very intense glare.
There's a piece of paper in front of your face that says it's okay to talk to us, you know.
Yeah, we're your friends.
Squirrel, do you wanna? You wanna?
What?
Do you wanna do?
Wanna what?
See your future. To which she is going to wrap a tail around Noah and say, like, Noah, are there detractors to forced evolution? I don't know.
Actually, wait. Are there any side effects to forced evolution like that?
I have no idea.
Okay, then don't do it.
Yeah, maybe not.
But what if just for a little while? Just 10 seconds.
He is very uncertain. Looking at Verdant and Elva, primarily on that.
Yeah, Aquarelle's kind of still just distracted, just staring at Verdant's note. He can read the words, but for some reason he's not really mentally parsing it well.
Elba just gonna close his eyes and just say, you know, as much as I would be curious how you would look like because you are quite a variant. If there are any side effects to this, I wouldn't want you to have to go through that. So I'm going to say no. It's up to you in the end, but that's what I think.
I don't know if I don't think I should. If we don't know that there might be problems and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
I say the same mostly because we just
Oh my
keep.
god,
we
Raijin, really? He positioned the out of order sign on Aquarelle's horn.
Noah, I have some questions. Could you answer them? Maybe. Ask your question. Where does the energy come from that you use to do the evolution? It comes from me. Does that mean that when you take your hands off, that it will stop? Yes. Is there bad parts to this. Not that I know of. Marten, do you want to evolve? What do you mean evolve? There's more! What do you mean?
Say no.
Who is she asking if they want to evolve?
Marten.
Oh. Wait.
Excuse me, Verdant?
Yes.
Verdant blinks and head tilts?
Wait.
Evolve more?
Yes.
Wait. Oh. Are you talking about Dad, Noah?
Yes.
I see.
Verdant
No.
looks very confused.
Are you familiar with the concept of mega evolution, Burden?
Blank stare. The lights are on, nobody's home.
Shia. Confusion.
Okay, I think it's time for a low roll from Elba. One moment.
Alrighty then.
Hey, Ed, you hanging in there?
Who's there? Where? Where am I? Where are you? Where are you?
So in that one. Okay. 1, 3, 4.
Okay.
You know, I'm kind of tempted to try and reroll it to see if I can get a better roll.
I
Usually,
think 5 is okay.
Okay, fair enough. So, what does Elba recall about this?
Well, Mega Evolution is kind of semi-legend and like semi-theoretical because they do have the Mega Stones. It's just that activating them is ridiculously hard. Like, it seems like it takes an exceptional amount of energy and something else. And technically, for the most documented cases, they were times of high stress or extremely heightened emotions and also the person wasn't alone. Usually.
Yeah, Elba's going to fold his flippers and relate that info. There has been documented cases of some Pokemon evolving beyond their third evolutionary state, which is usually the last one, which is a concept that's been called Mega Evolution, but it's not something that has happened that many times. It's not. It's honestly almost just theoretical, but it has been. There are some documented cases of it happening with the help of a special evolution stone that was dubbed the Mega Stone.
Verdant blinks, head tilts the other ways, then shrugs and goes, I'm okay being a guinea pig, sure.
Okay. So, what's more important? Wings or dragon?
Verdant writes out dragon question mark?
Okay. That one. What do you mean?
Also, the documented cases of Mega Evolution were people that had been with very under some form of very high stress. The amount of energy that was used to activate the megastars was immense. From what I've read, at least.
Verdon's gonna set everybody down then because something weird's happening that he doesn't understand.
Squirrel is
Noah's
looking
crawling.
worried.
Noah's crawling across him, like as if finding a good place to perch on. Said like, and I will sit here as he is sitting between his wings. And 3, 2, go! This little bastard. As he will push Verdant into being a Mega Charizard X.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
For how long?
Insert confused Verdant.
How is Burden feeling at the moment?
He's reminded of how he burnt out his vocal cords. He's got very hot fire right now.
Blue flames as your form changes, but you are already black. What even does a mega what does even a mega shiny Charizard X look like?
He looks like Fanta Black.
Except he's got tattoos, so I'm assuming the tattoos stay. So it's Vanta Black, and then some of his tattoos.
Yeah, the shiny
He
me-
is
the,
black,
the,
so black he absorbs all light around him.
the shiny Mega Charizard X is like green and blue with red wings.
Oh, so it is.
Hey, that's your favorite color, Burden.
It is Verdant's favorite color. He's finally green.
She is green with still blue flames. Kind of like he's not unsalamence-esque.
Yeah, Verdant doesn't know what to do about any of this, by the way. He's just kind of got this look on his face, like, I have no idea what's happening. But I'm okay with it, and we'll just kind of sit down.
Elba is looking like enthralled and fascinated by seeing Burden it go even further beyond.
Plus Ultra!
It is actually real.
Yeah!
Verdant writes out, I refuse to go back. I'm staying like this.
Well, then I live on you now.
Actually, yes. Another thing with Mega Evolution is that on the documented cases, they were also temporary. It is meant to be. It is not meant to be something that you remain as.
Verdant writes out, try me.
Are you gonna keep Noah on top of your head forever now? Then
Verdant writes out, I don't need Noah forever. Dragon type, stubborn. He woke up as dragon type. He's not going to give up without a fight.
He is now natural dragon type.
oh no, the stubbornness has the dragon ego has set in.
Vex hops. Me! I want to be big! Make me bigger! Noah looks down, looks at Vex, looks back at Verdant. But what do? I have to stay up here. I have to stay up here to sustain. But
Verdant writes out, but what if I sustain?
oh yeah, maybe you can. as he will hop off. All right, time for an integrity check to see if he can sustain.
I'm gonna argue that my mastery totally kicks in.
All right.
My
Just tell
willful
me-
endurance to force myself to go through things I should not normally be able to.
All right.
So in the main game, you've been reverted to a Charmander, and now in this one, you're staying as a Mega evolution. Got it.
At least for a few seconds longer than he ought to, which may come with its own consequences, but he may succeed. I mean, who knows, really?
I have a bad feeling about this.
No, I'm gonna use the tower.
I was like, what? Yeah, I was like, you didn't use the tower. This isn't gonna be a good roll.
Tower used. Tower abused.
Oh my god.
The power of the tower compels me.
Well, all right. Let's.
Was that actually a bot from an integrity check from Burton?
No. I was counting. There's only one singular one if you want to spend a soul dice.
Yes.
All right.
There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
All right. And on that note, I will ask for 2 additional dice.
Nice.
Okay. 1.
Look, this is a hill that Verdant's willing to die on.
9. All right, 9.
Nine.
Well, for starters, you have no Mega Stone. So having this form is already somewhat unnatural. 2, you have never had this form before, but you have had dragon typing before. So it's not completely, absolutely foreign. But lastly, you are in front of your kid and you are showing off in front of your kid. You must hold this form. It is no longer a choice.
Sorry, guys, I'm probably going to pass out. This is totally not my fault. Flex. Must flex.
You
I
maintain the form with superhuman levels of concentration, and you can feel the food stores vanishing in real time, turning to dust.
This is fine. We can stockpile later. The town wanted to see how much I could eat anyways.
Now I'm just imagining that we are just sitting here watching as his tail is rapidly shrinking. We were joking that that's where all of his food went.
Now, here's the thing. Verdant, I need you to call high or low.
Hi.
Understandable. Gonna need a little bit more definitive roll there, dice.
What is it, actual 50?
It was.
Wow.
The dice said, nah, I'm not answering your question today.
Dice.
Another 50?
Dice.
No, I don't really feel like it.
That is the nice equivalent of ask me again later.
Congratulations, Jordan.
I'm not dead.
Oh. Well, you'll see. For you see, your neck is tightening up a lot. A lot, actually. Oh, God.
Oh, I'm reopening old wounds. Whoops.
Yes. However, as the flames of determination burn through you, your scar is beginning to ache a lot as something is pressed out of you.
Blah.
As eventually the form all but shatters and you fall towards the ground, your neck seared shut for the second time, but there's something else next to you now. It's your stone.
Oh,
You willed the Megastone into existence.
apparently.
Fucking forced a megastone into existence.
Elba blinks as he stares at the stone.
Also, what
Wait.
direction is Verdant falling?
Pardon?
Which way is Verdant falling? Because his kids were in front of him, so I'd assume back if he has any control of it.
That is the power of determination, and yes.
So to put it bluntly, he just suddenly spits up a megastone and then falls backwards.
Your neck is also in terrible condition.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody can see the scarring over his collar now.
Verdant! Ah!
Noah looks over.
Are you okay, Verdant?
Aquarelle finally snapped out of his stupor for a moment, and then he realizes something was going on. Oh,
Noah peeks over, pads his chest. Okay, so this one might be my fault.
What's going on over there? Oh, great.
Honestly, no. I'm going to chalk it up to Burton's stubbornness this time around. I told him he wouldn't be able to sustain that form for long. He did it somehow. Actually, he's actually that stubborn.
Verdant points to the sky, like he's trying to be triumphant, and then pulls out a bottle of liquor, kind of curling up around it like a child would like a toy. He goes, "Ow!"
Yeah.
Elba's gonna pick up the stone, the stone that Elba spit out to inspect it.
Scribe, I broke my neck, and all I got was this.
Stupid stone.
Now, question is the Megastone shiny?
This is the second time Verdant has greatly injured himself being stubborn as shit.
Elba's gonna pick up the stone and inspect it.
Hey, is Verdant okay over here?
His neck would reopen. So no, I don't think he is.
Do we need to get him some help or something?
Yes.
Medicine?
Do we have any medicine? Shia, do you have any medicine like that could help us?
I do actually. Oh my. Should go inside and bring out the citrus bandages. And a few other things in a let's call it a trauma kit.
Also, Squirrel used the M word. Yay.
Might want to be
Well-
more clear, please.
There.
Medic.
Yes. Go on, sorry.
DG, are you there? If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Oh, just I'm pondering like.
Huh.
She can start getting him patched up as like. Wow, that looks really bad. I better treat this right away. Did he just push a stone out of his neck? Oh, he's just had that scar for a long time and it reopened, I think. Oh no.
Aquarelle's just helping clean the wound as best he can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So just for clarity, Verdant has used his fire breath to a point where he burnt through his own throat.
Ouch.
So if you ever want to know why he's mute, he literally destroyed his own throat with his own fire breath.
There.
He must have used something like burner or something, because your whatchamacallit, your lighting should be flame retardant. So if you did it to the point that you actually injured yourself, geez.
That does not look good. Ugh.
How is X looking right now?
You as if Bex was looking.
I said, how is he responding to that?
Oh yeah.
'Cause
He's not quite understanding what happened.
Does anybody in the party understand what happened?
no.
Elba kind of get it. Elba kinds of get it. Verden ended up exerting himself in the mega evolution that he ended up opening his own wound.
But so much he got rewarded for it. Don't let Vex know.
Yeah.
Do not let X follow his father's footsteps.
Do not explain to Vex that Verdant has been rewarded for this.
Yeah, Elba is going to go near Burden and just tell him, if you weren't in pain right now, I would bump your head, because that was extremely stupid.
Verdant writes out, "This is not the first time I've done something stupid and been rewarded for it.
I know.
Keeps happening. It's a family trait.
I know. Don't do it in front of your child."
Couldn't help it. Dragon typing. I was cracking jokes during the last surgery too. They're gonna come soon. You might want to run. The jokes were bad, I was told.
Aquarelle just has his eyes closed, muttering to himself, "Oh, I get lost in my own thoughts, and this idiot does something again."
He is going to ponder and then ask, so, I'm at a little bit of a crossroads at the moment. I could try to just close the wound, or I might be able to help your throat in general.
Yeah, but tilts his head. Huh? How so?
Well, thanks to that little stunt, everything's, let's say, a lot of the old scar tissue kind of got burnt away, so he is in bad shape. If treated normally, it'll probably go right back to how it was before. Or, and I'm not my license
Regeneration.
expired, but I am aware of some techniques that might.
Aware of something? You are aware of some techniques that can?
Well, my license expired a very long time ago, and I never bothered to renew it because I've just been here for a very long time. But I might know some techniques that might work for proper healing.
Are you a healing smooth practitioner? Those are extremely rare.
Yes, and other things. Healing moves are, well, they come in many varieties, but it is usually best to have other things to apply alongside them. Things that I just have with me at this moment.
Oh, but
But
not.
it's also been a very long time. So, I suppose I'll ask Verdant, would he like me to just treat the hole or treat his neck?
Verdant writes out, did you hear about the guy who hurt his whole left side? He's all right now.
I don't think he's actually capable of responding right now. It seems.
Hold on. I need to roll something. Fair enough. She is going to pause. And then, Verdant, you may hear something you've never heard in your entire life.
Oh no.
She's going to laugh at your joke.
Somebody laughed at one of my jokes?
She
Well,
did.
now you have to stick a ring on her.
What? Even Verdant doesn't understand what's going on anymore.
You're delirious. In fact, her laughing at your joke is part of the delirium.
Obviously, I'm too delirious to make decisions.
Elba's just going to say, how good were you back then?
Well, I suppose if it's any consolation, I did save myself.
Ah, so that's how you survived that deep wound. I see.
Wait, deep wound?
I'll tell you later.
Verdant writes out, I told my doctor I broke my arm in 2 places, and she told me to stop going to those 2 places.
Stop! Please!
Well, I'm glad she's laughing. Aquarelle is having in the middle right now.
Verdant, I'm trying to focus!
Does any of you guys know a sleeping move by any chance? I think we might need it.
I still have the sleep suit from the dungeon. I don't think that's going down his throat, though.
Can't you just throw it at him, though?
You can just throw it at him, actually.
I mean, Aquarelle knows that. He just is making a very bridging joke.
Yeah. Also, you were saying something about Lap?
This Lap is like, oh my god. He's the funny guy. I can't believe this. I can't believe that I am watching him make these things. And she is responding like this. I can't believe this. This bullshit only happens in books. How isolated are you to laugh at those?
No, If you wanted to get bad, Verdant randomly writes out, "Do you have a bandage? I scraped my knee while falling for you."
What?
Somebody's
Oh.
laughing at his puns.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
Pyroclast has a claw over his face.
Aquarelle, could you toss the sleep seed towards Marten, please? I think we need it if we're actually gonna have Shia heal him.
Aquarelle's gonna reach into his bag and then just hand it to Elva as he's still eating burden of a bit. You
Elva
do it.
tosses.
If I have to keep hearing this, it's not gonna go oh well.
Okay, out of character, do you mind if Elva tosses a sleep seed at you?
No, go ahead and knock him out because I've got a page of puns and bad flirts up, and you don't want me to continue reading these.
Elba tosses the sleep seed at Burden's belly.
I will keep reading these if I'm allowed to be awake. I'm not allowed to be awake. Woohoo! This is the first time I've cheered for my own character get knocked out. What's wrong with me?
Even you know they're bad.
Well, I know. I made sure to type into Google, give me a bunch of bad puns about medical stuff. I knew what I was doing, damn it. Then the moment Shia laughed, I looked up a bunch of bad pun flirts.
It was at this moment where it was decided, yeah, alright, I guess they will.
Burden is still bisexual. Maybe he's pansexual. Maybe he's just whoever laughs at his jokes sexual.
And finally someone did. Finally, he will have one successful relationship.
Hooray! But for now, it's sleepy time.
Have fun. This is your choices now, guys.
But yeah, what happens with brother when Elba tosses and sleeps it up Burden?
Alright. Well, he does indeed get knocked unconscious. He's going right to sleep.
Elba gives a big sigh. Ah.
Those were.
Bex, please tell me. Please don't become a comedian. I beseech you.
I'm not ready to get married.
Okay, good. Okay, good. That's good. That's a good enough answer. Okay, Shia, since Bertha can't respond,
I'll just work on his throat.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you're actually capable of that, I think he'd appreciate it.
Yeah, let's try and make him better if we can.
Yes, I think I will.
In the meantime, though, I really need to just think about what the hell just happened in front of me, because I have a mega stone in my hand. How the hell did that happen?
What the heck happened over here anyway? I was thinking about how to get. Well, actually, I was gonna ask Edge about something, but then this happened.
Did you miss Noah mega evolving Burden with his own energy?
No, I didn't see that. What?
Aquarelle side-eyeing Noah for a bit.
Noah smiles. I didn't make that rock.
You didn't make it. So, how the hell did a megastone it basically just got spit out of Burden's body? What just happened?
He had a lot of material.
What?
What?
What do you mean by that?
He
Wait,
had a lot of things that could for it.
Sorry, say that again. You got cut off.
He had a lot of things that could be used for it. What?
Oh, just something that writing wrote on the chat.
Before meeting Verdant. Team no worries. After meeting Verdant. Team no jokes. For the love of God, please, Vex, don't.
Yeah. Oh, Lordy.
The seed has been planted. You can't stop it now. The dad jokes are coming. Fear not for who the dad jokes come for the dad jokes come for you.
Okay. back into the game though. So Elva is just going to ask. Is just going to say, "Who left?"
It was me. Hallway you again.
Okay. And then, well, okay. Elba is just going to say. So you're telling me that Burden just generated a megastone out of his own energy, because he was, and I'm going to guess it was because he was so stubborn that he actually just remained in that form for longer than he should have.
Oh, well, I mean, partially, but he also had, like, so much stuff inside his body. I think he's like me! What do you mean he has so much stuff in his body? There's so much food in him! Like saved for later. What? Ask him later.
Yeah, just ask him later. I'm not going to reveal his secret.
Oof, Verdant and exposed by his own son.
And then it turned into energy, so much energy that it turned into this. But also because stubborn.
I see. I'm guessing megastones are generated by just energy coalescing into them. That is intriguing. At the same time, though, what? At the same time, though, what? The hell is? What is Burden?
Big.
Well, I guess we'll just cross that bridge when the time is. But I think we're gonna have to have a conversation about this when Brendan can actually talk.
Yeah, not make those puns and jokes.
It's not about that. I'm talking about the megastone. Do you realize how rare these things are? These things are actually like very much mythical. It's like actually meeting the legendary is kind of rare.
Oh, so I do not put it in my mouth.
No.
Noah stares at the megastone like it is a forbidden gumball.
It's like meeting the legendaries. The one party says to the party of people that have met the legendaries on multiple occasions now.
Yes.
Just because we have doesn't mean it's not true. It's still a rare occurrence.
True. Still making that joke though.
Yes.
Forbidden.
You're free to do so.
Aquarelle will just pull Noah close to him as he just continues to focus.
Well, I don't know if I can do the same for you, good sir, but what if I become a sword?
Aquarelle will gently shake his head.
True, I have no idea how to be sharp. But yeah.
I mean, you could imitate Edge over there as like a base.
Okay.
Did
I'll
Aquarelle
start by drinking a whole bottle of something.
No, not that. That's not part of the process.
Did Aquarelle actually laugh at that? Like in character?
No, but he had a reaction. He just no, it says he's not good at being sharp. In a way,
No one knows when he is not something, I suppose.
Right, just up there.
Let's leave the
These games
imitations
are
on
fun.
hold for a bit.
They are.
The dad jokes have begun to rub off on others. The virus spreads.
Lordy.
Aquarelle's just gonna pat Noah. Let's leave the imitations on hold for the time being until we're certain everyone's okay.
Okay, I will wait. Wait. As he's looking at the extra layer on Aquarelle's swords. Wait a minute. I can do that. Maybe.
Oh, no. Aquarelle hasn't even had a chance to examine them yet.
No, that will be Noah's chaos. Later, mayhaps.
Chaos.
As she is just quietly operating on Verdant's neck. As this is indeed a delicate procedure, as she has had to widen the hole so she can begin to treat the interior of his neck as well as the exterior.
Shia off in the corner quietly committing or trying to do a very advanced surgery that she hasn't done in years.
Cue trauma center music.
Meanwhile, pondering, no, he was very out of it. He didn't mean that. Right?
Oh no, she's also distracted.
Squirrel is there trying to help her.
Good.
Aquarelle's
For
trying to
better
help
or
as
worse.
well.
Aquarelle is also trying to keep Noah uninvolved, maybe.
Yes.
Because he is looking very interested in, wow, a new mouth!
No.
Wait, who is saying that?
Noah.
Noah.
Looking
like
at the
how I
glitchy
might have
hole and Verdant's neck.
I like how I might have accidentally increased the difficulty for Shia, and other people are trying to bring it down, and then bring it back up, and Noah's bringing it back down again.
Do you mean back up?
I just imagine Noah jumping into the hole in Verdant's neck and just looking.
I'm a mouse now.
No, Noah, that's not a mouth. That is
Noah,
an injury.
please, no.
No, that's not a mouth. That's an injury.
I can add teeth! No!
No.
No. Do not turn Birding into a mimic. No. Not the teeth. Why can we not escape the teeth?
It's also human teeth.
Teeth are everywhere. Noah,
Well,
I have methods to reprimand you. I will leave. I will put my new mouth elsewhere, where I know it is wanted, on his tummy.
No, please just sit.
This is spiraling
like
out of control. I don't even have to help it along. It's funny.
He'll be like a Mimikyu. He'll be like a Mimikyu. or that other one with
Guzzlord?
that.
No.
No, what? No, what are you doing?
I am helping.
No,
He transformed.
I think that's enough transformations for now.
He can keep doing it.
Noah, I want to remind you that that it wasn't exactly your fault, but the transformation did ended up causing his injury to reopen. You don't want that to happen again, do you?
Squirrel, what should I do?
I think you should probably just back off a bit and let Shia work.
Okay.
So,
No, but-
Enja, what kind of party roll is going to happen now?
All right.
Sorry,
but
that's my DM brain going. I want to see the
Everyone
party.
is going to have to roll a medicine check.
Yay, 2 dots.
Also, Elba is giving a thumbs up to Squirrel. Or flip her up, rather.
As Noah retreats from Verdon's body. She breathes a sigh of relief, but she has lost a bit of time. It's like, oh my god.
You trauma certain music. You have to use that. You have to use that healing touch now.
Pyro, his duty is is basically to put a cool rag on her forehead because she cannot sweat for.
Let's see what this 10 brings. How much soul do I have? I haven't rolled anything yet. Okay. I'll try souling into the ones here. Oh, that's better. That's a 6 for medicine on Aquarelle.
Is Squirrel rolling too?
Right. I should do that.
You should. Pull out the magic math click clocks. Click clacks.
He has 1 dot in medicine. Can he use body?
Yes, he can.
Oh, I should
Hooray!
have done that. I used mine.
Ooh.
Well, using body helps there.
Elba is just going to help by keeping Noah distracted, since the others are already helping. Shia.
Vex is curious as he's not completely getting what he is witnessing, but it seems important.
Squirrel is vigoring. Let's make those 9s explode.
Ooh.
Elba's going to look at Bex and just say, "Something wrong, Bex?"
Turns out Squirrel might be decent at medicine.
My God.
Oh
Doctor
no!
Squirrel.
Oh no!
Squirrel is the doctor now.
I guess that's why he doesn't need one.
Record scratch.
Hold up, this technically is teaching Squirrel a valuable lesson, whether he likes it or not.
Yeah.
I'm
That
gonna
doctor-
lean into not.
Oh no, do canvas.
Yep, I see the canvas. Dr. Squirrel paging for duty.
Oh no!
I would laugh if this is when he evolves.
All right, now what seems to be the problem, sir?
Permission to add these 2 sevens and some for the.
I'm gonna need a I'm gonna assign you a new prescription for shinies.
Oh, he's going to be a dragon doctor. I see.
Well, obviously.
Oh no! He's going to be one of. You go first.
I said Squirrel. I heard you needed an amputation. The tail axe is there.
And I was gonna say, oh no, he's going to be one of those doctors that recommends healing rocks. Which to be fair, that could actually exist in the Pokemon world, but still.
They
More
could.
shiny.
More shiny is a reasonable treatment for a dragon sometimes.
Yes. I recommend you 20 cc's of marbles immediately.
For you have seemed to have lost them.
No, actual marbles. Here, play with these.
Invert it on the ground. Did you conversion add these 2 the additional dice from the bottom of my roll?
It's Verdant knocked out.
Thank you, Whiskers.
Thank you, Whiskers.
My word. Takes a dragon to treat a dragon.
Yep,
There.
simple diet, simple treatment. More shinies.
So technically, that would make your 8 successes then. Aquarelle.
Yeah, if this is included, is it accepted? Did you?
Pardon, what?
I rolled 2 additional dice for body. I rolled 2 sevens. Permission to add this. I roll.
Yes.
Okay. Pyro.
The operation is going well. However, Verdant may be put on a recovery period for a little while after this.
Oh no.
How extremely familiar.
I am totally, as a player, completely and utterly upset with this. How dare Enja? Oh, the sarcasm in my voice doesn't make me sound not serious, because obviously I'm completely serious in my totally sarcastic tone.
Of course, you are utterly irate. You are sick with fury.
Oh, how dare you have somebody that is possibly a romantic partner to Verdant who laughed at one of his jokes and made him incredibly happy in his moments of need and totally helped him out. How dare you make him spend an extended period of time with him?
With her. I'm clearly the worst sort of person. I'm sick in the head.
It's just free dates.
Oh my.
Thumbs up.
Oh no, that button was hit.
But it will wrap. It will end up with some a bit of stitches and a thorough neck wrapping.
Verdant, you're not allowed to go to that eating con.
You say to Verdant's sleeping body.
All right, now let's carefully get him inside the house.
What you could do, Aquarelle, you could take one of his notes and actually leave that on his face for him to look at it when he wakes up.
You could have revenge. You could have revenge, Ido. You don't understand, Aquarelle. You could have revenge.
Imagine a throat chop right now.
He wouldn't be that cruel after what he just saw.
You could do it all over his face, though.
This is within your power.
Nah, he's just gonna help Shia bring him inside. And then he'll just do what he did to Pyroclast at the beginning.
Dare.
Okay. Water generated into his palm, closes it, then backs it, inverted across Snoot with it.
Grunt. Cracks an eye, looks at Pyroclast, closes both eyes, pretends to be asleep.
Wait, why do you look at
Not
me?
Pyroclast, Aquarelle. I was literally looking at Pyroclast portrait when I said that, so I'm sorry.
Wow, he's so out of it, he can't even tell. Oh, it's me.
Hey, you're not the one that just got backhanded out of a major surgery.
So, Aquarelle, as he closes his eyes, he just muttered, "There's aloud." So, how long he's going to be down for? He just says this out loud, disregarding the fact that Verdant closes his eyes on him again. It's almost like he knows what it's taking. He was asking that to Shia.
All right. Well, they've not quite got the Verdant-sized bed, but she does have the room of cushions, which will have to be good enough.
Noah's room of cushions.
Yes.
Aquarelle's wondering how long Verdant's going to be down for. The Shia.
Let's see. He seems like he heals fast, so I'd estimate 3 to 4 days, mayhaps.
Well, I guess we're not going to be leaving anytime soon. I do hope that we don't get found out around that time.
Yes, that's kind of what I'm concerned about here. As I'm not sure if we have that kind of time.
Noah? I would not normally say this. However, if you feel people coming this way that are too familiar, please let me know, and I will tell you what is acceptable to do. Okay.
So I'm totally against murder normally, but kid, if you notice people coming, I might tell you to murder them.
We will ask them kindly but firmly to leave. If they do not appreciate the kindness, we may rescind that part and and double down on the firmly.
Yeah, pretty much. Aquarelle will just nod along with what she.
Like,
Yes.
Elba just gives a thumbs up. Or rather, flip it up.
Ah.
Guys, can I have some help getting Edge out of the door?
Ah.
I thought we weren't supposed to touch him.
Yeah, Pyroclast, we kind of can't touch Edge. Although I guess we could if you wrapped your arms, but that could still be trouble.
Oh, I was thinking more just grabbing onto me.
Oh, okay. Lap, can you help it? Can you help Pyroclast with that? Did you?
Yes.
Yeah, I asked Lap if he could help Pyroclast with that, holding onto him so that and pushing pulling so that he could take Edge out of the door frame.
Yep.
Oh my god. So, Raijin had an idea, unrelated to anything that actually happened, but, yeah, fan art. Let me bring it up.
Oh, I see.
Oh, no.
Did Raijin do it? Did
I'll
Raijin
send-
do it?
I'll
Oh,
send
boy.
it directly to you, Enja, since you can't really look. Good night, Bran.
Good night, Bran.
Very nice, Raijin.
As he says, dumb idea he had unrelated to whatever derailed stuff happened today.
I mean,
Oh.
I mean, this could be how we describe how no one is distracted. It's called now.
No, stop drinking that. No, stop drinking.
I'm just imagining him drinking paint, and instead his
Oh,
colors,
no.
it just joins the white and black.
Maybe. I could see that happening.
he just gets
Indeed.
colored in like a bad crayon project, or like a kid with watercolor paints.
Yes.
Or he just becomes a lava lamp. the color shifts every time he drinks it.
I like the Lapa Lamp idea.
I want to tell a story now about a different campaign I played in, but I don't think it's stream appropriate. But it's funny.
Oh no, new canvas.
Oh,
Oh no,
Oh.
you're gonna have to bring up. There we go.
I guess you're gonna have to send it to Whiskers.
So, yeah, I can't tell that story on Zim stream. I could tell it on my stream, but I don't think I can
Whoa.
tell it on Zim stream.
Send it to
Okay.
me and I'll let you know. Or at least why you don't think you can share.
Here, I'll just send you the short end of it.
That's paint. Don't.
Enja, I need Noah's ref, or what you have of him so far.
Oh, okay.
For Whiskers.
Let's see.
There you go. Zim.
I mean, you're not wrong, Raijin.
Let's
Oh
see.
my god.
That is
Love
something
it.
that happened in a game I played in. I was one of the students in that class.
I see.
Go ahead and share. We get close enough to... I don't think it's crossing a line too bad.
So I was in a game where everybody was a college student, and my character was a dragon that came from an adopted family that didn't really know much about certain things, so he took a sexual education class as a dragon. The teacher there was an elf that decided to teach the class how to make themselves into a lava lamp. Because it was a very popular spell in the 60s and the 70s
I see.
in intimate situations. So teaching Noah how to be a lava lamp reminded me of the fact that I had a character whose teacher basically taught him how to be a lava lamp for vastly different reasons.
Cool.
I see. I see.
He signed up for sexual education, not expecting it to be, here's how you be a lava lamp to be alluring to certain people.
Yeah. I get it.
Me and my silly misconceptions of a college being a college when there's magical stuff going on.
Okay, where the hell were we in the story? I think I'm completely lost.
Edge was being freed from the wall or the door frame.
Oh yeah, and Alba asked Lab to help Pyroclast with that.
Yeah.
So, what is the roll I would need to make to free Edge?
Probably athletics.
You can get 3 athletics from Lab.
8, forceful. 9.
You will need to overcome the roll he made to get himself stuck in that wall.
So the one.
Cool. Noah also becomes as lava lamp.
2, 3. Does a 3 work?
It does not. Tragically, you cannot pull him out like Excalibur from the stone.
Jeez, how did you get this stuck? I'm gonna need more help.
I mean, I don't think I could help that much myself, or at least not at that much. I'm not as strong as Lap.
Yes, Lap is also helping.
Yeah, I gave Pyroclast 3 athletics from Lap. Or do you want Lap to make a drum roll?
You'll probably have to make a separate roll because Edge is in there pretty good.
Okay, I can do that. This is athletics roll from Lap. Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh my god, the paint is just floating.
Turns out,
excellent choice, Noah.
Turns out Noah was actually transparent, and we didn't know that.
You never asked.
And then he drank paint. And now we see it floating around inside him.
Then why
Okay.
don't we see everything
Anywhere
else?
there's white. Anywhere.
Lab got an 11 on his athletic roll.
With their powers combined, you may pull Edge from the doorway. Fucking noodle arm weekly.
Yeah, I figured it. You'd be basically in a safe enough state now.
I don't even know where I feel pain.
You doing better?
What happened? Why am I pissed at you?
Oh, because he kept talking about hash browns.
Hey!
Alright, that sounds correct.
And you had alcohol from Verdant.
How did I choose that?
Anything's accomplishable with enough irritation.
Okay, so we know that we gotta make sure to keep alcohol away from you. Unfortunately.
Fine.
I mean, you also had, like, a
That was
lot.
looking great, brave. No, was looking great.
Like, there's only, like, a little bit left of the bottle.
Just splash it on me. I'll finish the rest somehow.
Not unless... I'll give it to you, but first... I have a bit of a question, if you're able to answer it right now.
Alright, what is it?
Why did you stay with me near the couch, despite me mumbling about hash browns?
It is... Wait, what time is it?
I reckon it's afternoon or late afternoon at this point.
Shit. Alright, there goes that excuse. Alright, that talk. Okay. Okay. So, you remember how the lab bucket exploded?
What?
Alright. Fuck it. I'm not at my 100%. You're gonna have to forgive me. But, alright, so the lab, it exploded during a portal experiment. The lab was a high priority place. Alright. You following me, right? Like lots of money, lots of security, lots of protection, lots of very interested people in what we were doing, right? Cool.
For some reason, I couldn't understand that portal part, but that other part, a lot of people interested. That one I think I know about a little bit.
Right, it's a big deal. Very, very huge deal. The things that we were doing. Okay, yes. This is like very important. So lots of money came in, and God damn it, I do.
You broke the GM, Ido. You broke my Gimund.
And it just becomes Rick. Pyro, you're listening. Pyro.
Apologies for the sudden derailment.
Alright, listen. Alright. So, there was an explosion. There wasn't supposed to be an explosion. And it all happened kind of fast, but I think that explosion happened on purpose, Pyro. I think that people came in, people that weren't supposed to be there. They waited. They waited to do it.
It's at this point that Pyro sort of grabs his head and sort of drops down a little bit, as if like a pained expression. Ow, ow, ow. I don't think you should talk about that. Whatever you're doing.
You have to know though that there's people there. Like the lab was supposed to be safe, Pyro. It was supposed to be safe. So if the lab wasn't safe, Pyro. There's nowhere that's safe. There's nowhere that's really safe, Pyro. Someone might want to be ready to slash a thing that might be happening soon.
Well, Aquarelle's still in the room with Verdant, so somebody
sorry,
wants to go get him.
Sorry, say that again?
Someone might be ready to... Someone might be... hopefully have something that might be effective on a fire dark type shade thing.
Oh.
As Edge is operating at like 30% mental capacity and is spilling everything.
The beans are going everywhere, Elva. It's all on your head, Elva. It's all in your flippers, Elva.
Ow.
Hash browns everywhere.
Ow.
Sweet and sour sauce all over my body.
You mother! You! Why did I push you? God damn it, Pyro!
No, Elba's right there. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
At this point, his eyes basically glow azure, and he basically just freezes.
Pyro? Pyro, are you alright?
And I would believe that this would be the point that comes out. In whatever form it is this time.
Now, this one's a little strange, as it is decidedly taking on a curious form. But before you, Pyro, is the machine. Or at least something resembling the shape of it. And it hurts to even look at. You're not sure why, but this thing... A lot of people were counting on this. Now you're here.
Tell me when it is a good time for Elder to throw his attack because he's ready.
Oh, by all means, the void parasite has materialized into something.
Oh, this is bad timing. Was it bad that I wanted to make a Bill joke that entire time?
Does that? That's a 2 to hit. Does that work?
Yes.
Yeah, Elba's throwing a skull at the void parasite, which is a water attack.
At first I thought you said skull as in, the bone, and I'm just like, where the hell did Elva just get a skull from?
Noah. Oh, was I not supposed to give that? I'm sorry.
I meant scald. Sorry. I mispronounced that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just like rearranging calcium in a certain case.
But no, yeah. Elba is shooting a skull out of his mouth at the boy parasite. Which is a water move.
Yep. And that'll do nicely as it dissipates, but not looking before like it's like for a moment it is rent to pieces. There's something almost tragic about that. Watching the portal, or at least some vestige, some impression of it being destroyed.
Elba, the moment the thing is dissipates fully, Elba is going to go to Pyroclast and just inspect him and help him try to stand up.
Oh, he looks like he's about to fall over.
Yeah, Elba is helping me by being support.
Connor.
Lumia, are you okay, Pyroclast? Are you conscious?
New memories are certainly flooding in.
Shit. Process sequence.
Oh my god, Idol.
Alpha. $15. $35.
Oh,
$55.
he's in one of his episodes again.
$73. $86.
Edge, how do I
100.
Edge, how do I snap out of? How do I snap you out of this?
Complete.
You
Ow,
can
ow,
give
ow, ow, ow.
You can
I
give him a
didn't
rap
like
on the head,
that.
or you can wait
I
until
don't
it's
need
over.
it. Ow.
Sorry, what were you saying, DG?
You can give him a rap on the head, or you can wait it out.
Okay, and Pyroclast was saying, no, I don't need it.
Yeah.
You're right, Pyroclast?
Haven't had to use a processing sequence in a minute.
What do you use a processing sequence for?
Oh. Ow. My head.
The boy parasite just pried out of you for a moment there. Thank goodness I was here. I don't think Edge was in the condition to be able to attack it.
kind of got curious about what you said and him staying near me, so I decided to ask him. I guess I didn't expect that to be the answer.
What's the answer?
Apparently, he knows about this void parasite thing you called it.
Oh, but nuts? Yeah.
What?
I mean,
what is that?
it's the thing that's prevent that it is the thing that attached to you while in the middle of you coming into this world, and it's basically what took away your memories from you. I actually for a moment forgot that Pyroclast actually doesn't know all this because you learned all of that in the other session.
Yeah.
That's why for a moment I didn't I was a bit dumbfounded at the question, but then I remember, oh yeah, no, Pyroclast doesn't know this.
Get bonked, scrub.
Yeah. I was wondering who was on. I was waiting for the stream to load to that point.
Bear in mind, I didn't do it, but I heard the sound effect. And I knew it.
Yeah, that's a thing that usually chosen Pokemon human Pokemon come with when they come to this world. They're kind of alien to us. We haven't really been able to study them much, but that's basically that's from what we have been able to observe. That's basically what they do. They attach to they attach to your memory and make you forget about the stuff that your life back in the world that you come from.
Wait, where's Connor?
Who is Connor?
He's looking, and then he looks at Edge. Oh, there you are. And he's gonna pick up Edge.
Oh, that's his human name. That's Edge's human name.
Yes, that's me.
Pyroclast is then gonna put Edge in. I imagine he would have looked for the sheath at some point. Or he's gonna look for the sheath first and then put Edge in it. Then put him back on his back.
He seems like he's getting towards most of the way unconscious, so it's not difficult.
Normally I don't call him by his human name, but memory things, I guess.
Elba just smiles. I understand.
Also, don't tell him I told you his human name. He's very picky about that.
Oh, okay. Sure, I won't tell him. Although, I suppose now we know the reason why he remained by your side. Despite your delirium driving him nuts.
Although, that memory explains entirely how I got here.
Oh?
I just had a fragment of it in the past. I guess you guys dealt with that, so you definitely owe what it was.
Sorry, say that again.
You helped to deal with it, so you definitely I definitely owe it to you to tell you what it is.
Oh, but nuts?
First of all, me and this guy come from a world we named in our experiments with portals just as a bit of a we didn't really have a name for our dimension, so we sort of came up with one.
Earth 621.
Nope.
Is it bad that ran through my head too?
We called it Tektara.
Oh, but nuts?
We were very advanced. Like, we even had, like, the ability to time travel to some extent.
Elba tilts his head. Oh.
Teleportation. Literally crossing light years in an instant. Not sure you know about that one, though.
Elba rubs his chin. Light years. I think I may have heard about that concept before, but it's not something I've read up a lot. I do know about teleportation, though. That's something usually psychic types can do.
Well, a light year is the time it takes for.
Oh, we lost the
We lost it again.
We lost a Digi.
Should I continue with it, or?
I think you can continue with it.
Okay.
If you guys want to hear funny, I was teasing my cat with. Oh, go ahead. There's an Enja.
Discard.
Random storyteller.
It's fine. You didn't miss much. I paused the second you disconnected.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So a light year is basically the time it takes for light to travel in a year.
Ah. Interesting. What is it? What is it used to measure? What do you use light years to measure then?
Distance between star systems, galaxies, superclusters.
Me having to shut off my nerd sense.
Yep.
Because that's incorrect, and I want to shout at you now.
Hey DG, question: do we in the Pokemon world have any concept of interstellar travel?
Or even
Well, you are aware of what is beyond the planet. Since there are some Pokemon that have decidedly come from space.
Like the Oxys.
Yes. And with the advent of more technologies, you are more able to discern the celestial bodies.
Okay.
And see stars that were formerly invisible to your eyes.
Okay.
So yes, space is known.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure whether this concept was foreign to Elva or not.
And just to put it out there, after light year is a parsec, and usually when you get to the point of galaxy clusters, you start to put things into parsecs.
Ah,
Yeah, he's just giving a basic rundown. He's not going that in depth.
I have to put it out there because I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
Elba knobs up and down. Ah, okay, I think I get it. This is not a field that I've rep up on a lot, but there has been some there has been some reaches when it comes to this thing called astrology.
Oh, you're still on that? Hmm.
Elba shrugs. This is not that I'm going to admit that it's not my area of expertise.
Well, mine was. Well, ours was dimensional mechanics, so.
Dimensional mechanics, huh?
Yeah, basically how space time, space, that sort of stuff. Like manipulating it,
Well,
wormholes. What we were trying to create was something a lot more than a wormhole. We were trying to create a portal to another universe.
kind of like jumping from your universe to ours.
Yep.
Is that how you ended up coming to us instead of being picked like it's usually done?
Yep, and I think I know the reason why I ended up with a void parasite anyway.
Oh, Elba looks actually kind of excited when you say that.
He has a bit of a pained expression. Seems like something went wrong during our initial activation.
Oh, Elba no longer looks happy.
People came in and basically started blowing up one of the stabilizers. And he looks at Edge / Connor, who's basically probably now sleeping in the sheath.
Probably.
I also now know why he ended up as a ghost type, I guess, given how this world sort of works a little bit.
Oh, what are your hypotheses?
He closes his eyes with the pained expression and says, Connor pushed me out of the way of the stabilizer that blew up and died.
Elba's expression suddenly looks forlorn. Oh, I see.
Although, I guess I'm glad we didn't take into account of another universe's physics being able to manipulate the area around the portal. Because it means he's still here, but it's not exactly ideal.
Huh. So the reason why he doesn't. Oh wait, Elba doesn't know that Edge doesn't have a boy parasite right now.
Yeah, neither of them do.
Yeah. I was about to say, so the reason why Edge doesn't have a boy parasite is because he was dead when he crossed over. There was nothing for the parasite to attach to. But I can't say that in character.
Nope.
There was also another person who helped us. I think I've told. No, I don't know if I've told you about them.
You were saying a name earlier. I think it was Alex. I think you may have mentioned him at some point.
Yeah.
When we were back at the village.
Yeah. He was, I think our project lead, or we appointed him as project lead for our little experiment the three of us wanted to do. However, people got interested in it, or the wrong people got interested in it, and yeah, that led to that. And Alex was the closest to the portal. And I remember reaching out for him, but then everything was basically white. I think something, yeah.
That must have been when you guys crossed over.
Yeah.
I guess you guys' experiments ended up working in the end, even if it was sabotage.
Not in the way it was intended. It was supposed to be a two-way connection.
Ah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to nerd all over this so bad.
Do you want to be nerdy or something right now?
Well, technically you couldn't make a two-way portal, but I'm not going to go into that. There's a theory in astrophysics where a black hole, technically, if you can go between the event horizon and close to infinity without going into infinity, you can come out the other side into another universe if you do it right through a white hole.
Thumbs up.
Because the math actually works out that there's multiple universes in a black hole or situation where there's only 3 dimensions and time.
Thumbs up.
Okay, I'm done. I'm going to go back to my nerd corner now.
I believe if we classified ourselves as a Type 4 civilization. Basically one that had explored all of their universe. And it was kind of boring.
Elva tilts his head. Type 4 civilization? And unfortunately, I don't think I'm familiar with that. With that.
Oh, it's a category system.
I see.
It was an old scale. I think it was called Kardashev or something.
Your universe sounds very intriguing. Still though, so I guess. Well, I guess that's the whole reason why you guys ended up here. And that Alex fellow may be here too.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's sort of why we were wandering around.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, what about the people that ended up sabotaging your team? Couldn't they also couldn't those people also be here? Since they would have to be near the portal to sabotage it, wouldn't they?
You remember back in Icona when we were talking about the invaders?
Elva nods.
I later realized they're not the same, but I definitely got nervous about it.
Oh,
I think some part of me knew that was a possibility, and that's why I reacted that way back then.
yeah, that makes sense. I have no information regarding the invaders besides what was written in that last report. Unfortunately, there was not much. Just that they were apparently stopping and at the moment they're kind of not really a threat at the moment because their main way to come to our world was destroyed.
Yeah, but I don't really know. There's too many unanswered questions.
Perhaps you will learn more. Perhaps you will learn more once you completely get your memories back. Then.
Yeah. Still, what? You said that thing was a void parasite? That thing was huge.
Elba nuts. Yeah, that thing is basically something that attaches to you between when you are in the process of coming to this world. We don't know why that happens. We just know that it is something that is just something that has been observed in most of the human Pokemon that cross over, and they attach themselves to your memory and basically incubate themselves inside your mind like that. That's why a lot of human Pokemon don't remember stuff when they come into our world.
I don't like the idea of something living in my head like that. But
The more you remember, the more it manifests, and the less places that it has to hide in your mind. Once you actually are able to remember it all, it won't be able to hide anymore. It will have to show itself before it can hatch.
wait, doesn't that mean Squirrel has to deal with that too?
Yes, he does. Although the incubation period for a boy parasite that we have observed is like between 3 and 4 years. So Squirrel.
Wait,
Squirrel.
you said
What?
3 to 4 years?
But nuts. That's most of the cases I've read. Yes.
I've been here 3 years already.
About blinks. How have you been 3 years in our world without learning about the boy parasite? Have you been a hermit this whole time?
I've been wandering around in search of Alex.
Elba just looks mortified. That is actually very bad, Pyroclast. That means that the boy parasite is actually could actually complete its incubation inside of you.
And what does that mean?
Well, from what I read, most cases when a boy parasite fully grows, it basically it's going to manifest as a copy of you.
I really don't like the idea of that now.
No, you really wouldn't. Most of the time, whenever that happens, the boy parasite basically tries to replace the person that it sprouts from.
Lovely. Great. are things to worry about.
Elba just sighs. More things to worry about. I may have to think about changing the name of my team nowadays.
I don't know if Flap would allow you to do that.
I mean, he's the one that's been making you the joke lately. Honestly, still though, that is actually very concerning. But at the same time, you don't seem like you have like you're completely without your memories. At least not like Squirrel, who can barely remember anything from his past. So it's not like the boy parasite has been completely not been dealt with. Although it's weird because then that means that you would have had to have remember you should have to have remember some of your memories in the process, and the boy parasite would have manifested in those times. So who dealt with them when you weren't when that happens? Because it must have to happen before. Did Edge did?
I mean, we've been wandering around, so slowly looks towards Edge.
He's asleep.
About to say sleepy kind of.
Yeah, I mean, the more you remember, the more the less place the boy parasite has to hide. But every time you remember enough stuff, it will try to manifest it either into a copy of yourself or something related to your memories in the past. Like when it manifested just now, it looked like some sort of contraction, which I'm going to hazard a guess and say that was the portal.
Yep.
So it with how many memories in the past that you have, because you're not completely amnesiac, it must have sprouted at some point during those 3 years. Otherwise you wouldn't know anything still.
Yeah. There's definitely some things I still can't remember. Especially the reason why I got interested in dimensional mechanics in the first place.
That must be one of your most precious memories.
I don't exactly remember when, but I suddenly just remembered that little bit of it. It's kind of weird knowing about what a memory is about, but not exactly knowing what the memory is.
That's fair enough. It might be the boy parasite. It might be the boy parasite preventing you from relearning it fully.
Yeah.
There must be something that could trigger the memory to be able to reawaken fully. Otherwise it might be difficult to remember, or it might be something that you'd rather forget, which I don't think it would be for this specific memory.
I would say it's at this point. Pyroclast suddenly gets a horrified look on his face. Oh no.
Elvis looks at Pyroclast. Did you remember something?
No, I just had a thought. If
What?
I've already been here for 3 years, and I haven't found Alex, And if he's dealing with something similar,
Oh. Oh no, yes.
Whoop.
That was perfect, Idol. Oh no. You are very correct. Let's just hope that Alex wasn't as isolated as the two of you in this regard. Because otherwise, yes, that is pretty bad. I was just laughing nervously.
yeah, and I don't even know what he would look like here.
That is unfortunately not an easy question to answer. It's not understood how humans or other creatures get their forms when they come over and they become Pokemon. It's usually kind of hypothesized that it has to do with their personalities or stuff that they're passionate about. But we can't really be sure. At best, we can make educated guesses. And at the same time, they could actually just become completely new variants.
Pyroclast just flops onto the ground. Oh, great.
I don't want to. I don't want to give you bad news, but unfortunately, I just have to be realistic about this and tell you the truth. I'm so sorry.
Gosh dang it, Sim.
What? I'm enjoying some ranch on rice.
I like ranch and rice.
I haven't gotten to enjoy this in a long time, so I'm enjoying it right now.
Well, enjoy it.
Well, tell you what. Once we're out of this situation, I can make Team Snowworthy next official quest to help you find Alex.
That would be really helpful. Also, I don't know if Squirrel knows about this void parasite stuff.
If he did belong to a team, so he's probably being told about it, but it might be good to double check just to make sure. Thankfully, it will still be a fledgling in that regard.
Yeah. Great.
Elva's just going to give Pyroclast a bit of a hug.
He's on the ground right now, just basically doing the flat talky thing.
Yeah. Elva's going to pick up Pyroclast and just put him in a bear hug. You need some comfort right now.
Yeah. I really wish I could give Connor a hug.
Well, I mean, you could while he's in your scarbor, in his scarbor.
Yeah, but he's gonna pull him off his back and hold him in front of him. Still sucks. So
Yeah.
can't even give him a proper hug like back then.
That's true. Also, when you wake up, we need to ask him if he knows about this boy parasite thing, because, I mean, he's also a human Pokemon. He must have one himself. too, if you're dealing with it.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Although,
if you never learn about this thing, then that means that Edge never appeared on Edge. But he also remembers stuff, so that doesn't make sense.
yeah, but then there's also the fact he may have died. I have no idea how that might play into it.
Oh. I don't know either. But I wouldn't know how this works. It would make sense that I guess he became a ghost type because of that. But I guess if he actually did died, maybe that would prevent him from getting a boy parasite.
Maybe. And he's gonna just start hugging Edge.
Jeez, Pyroclast, I'm sorry.
Mm,
You've been through a lot, and you've been seeking your friend for 3 years. You've not been able to find him. Honestly, well, I've been in a bit of a same situation myself. I've lived with Bex for like 5 years trying to find his parents, and I finally ended up finding him. So if I can find Bex's dad, we can find your friend. Sure.
yeah.
Are you gonna be alright? Do you need some time with Edge? Just yourself? Just the two of you?
I would like to spend time with him, but looking at him right now.
Elba nods. Yeah, I guess. Can't really communicate right now. Maybe when he wakes up. I mean, well, I guess we're going to be here for a few more days, unfortunately for us. So there will be time. There will be time.
We should probably also inform Shia of what just happened.
Yeah.
She might be wondering why.
Yeah.
Noise and stuff.
Yeah. Let's go do that. And we should probably call it. We should probably call it now because it's way past the time we stop.
Well, we also started an hour later, but fair enough.
I also didn't expect that to get brought up.
Well, I think it was ultimately for the best. We had a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had lots of good things this session.
Yes.
I'm lay tired, but I also must go to lay bed pretty soon because if I continue to browse the internet, I'm going to make mistakes with my money that I should not make right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Because I just discovered you can get an actual flintlock pistol from the Golden Age of Piracy.
Okay. Remember what we talked about, Noah? I will direct your action, and you are free to do that action.
I know you're eating ranch and rice, Zim, but you might want to close us out.
Yeah, I was just updating credits.
Ranch and rice. With a little bit of ketchup, because then it gives you a little tomato-y flavor.
I like the sounds of it.
He was updating Ranch on Rice to the sponsors.
Alright. Thank you everybody for joining us today for Lost in Chaos Scar, as well as this Automaton stream. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, grabbing some packs of cards to stream loots, subscribing to us over on YouTube, or simply by bringing your friends on in. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Later, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.